Hardly Focused
presents.
Do you finger your own asshole just to smell your own shit? Like, I don't get it. How fucking dumb are you?
I got 3 stories I can put to the room and have one of you pick to lead off the segment. But actually, if I may do a bit of a Shyamalan twist here, I would like to present myself as a topic for how fucking dumb are you?
Where are we going to start?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, yeah. It was October 21st, 1989 at approximately 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Pee-wee's Playhouse had just come on the telly. And out of my ass fell me. My mother's ass. Wow, I fucked that up entirely. Out of my ass fell myself. I gave birth to myself. God, I do this thing where I wind up the pitch, and as I'm winding, the ball just leaves my hand, and it doesn't necessarily
and it goes sideways.
Doesn't necessarily go in the direction of the batter.
It magically turns into a hockey puck somehow.
It's a kickball. As you know, I was out on the West Coast for a month. I get back on Saturday, so Sunday, like the only nice day for a week, because as of right now, it's been pouring rain. It's going to be very windy. We're getting hit with a nor'easter. So Sunday was the day to just get things done that were weather sensitive. And I had, get ready for this, strap yourselves in.
Okay.
I had a single air conditioning unit left in a window that needed to be removed because the room in which that unit is in, it was it gets very warm during the day because the sun hits it directly. So I figured, hey, you know, the AC unit can stay in here for a little while longer. So I remove these and install these every summer. I've done it quite frequently. I take caution. I get everything prepared because, you know, when you take out an air conditioner out of a window, there's a chance it's going to drip water everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to, you know, make sure I'm prepared for trying to catch that as best as I can. And it never pans out the way I hope it will, but I try nevertheless. So I get towels set up. I get a bucket set up, getting ready to catch the water. I unplug the unit from the wall, and then I go over to the unit itself. You know, you got the flaps that go against the windowsills. I push those in to then grab the outside of the unit to take out. I lift up the window ever so slightly, and that fucking thing just falls out. Oh, it just falls out the window.
You fucking idiot.
Oh, no.
And this was not.
I knew the punchline, and I still enjoyed the setup.
Yes.
And this was not. I just need to make it clear. This was not on the ground floor of my home.
I fucking knew it too. You dumbass.
Please tell me your car was in the garage or something.
Oh, so when Kate lived here, I used to put the AC unit in the studio in one of the windows that overlooks the driveway, and she would always have a panic attack every time I would install or uninstall because she thought I was going to drop it. And it would...
Well, eventually she was right. It just happened this year.
Yeah. Now, instead, now they all go in the windows that are on the either side of my house. So there's grass.
Oh, okay. It's not the one there.
Yeah.
Still didn't survive the fall, though, did it?
Now, no one got hurt. No property was damaged. The only thing that was a victim in this was, well, there were 2 victims. First, my pride. And secondly, the air conditioning unit, which
didn't have pride before this.
which is a nice, it's a nice trapezoid shape now.
Ooh.
Oh, that thing. I mean, it was like, it was a soft landing. Like, it wasn't even like a loud thud when it hit the ground. Like, it landed in grass and it landed.
Yeah, still, they're not.
The dirt's pretty compact there, buddy.
They're not made for that.
Right.
They're not made for distance.
No.
I mean,
speed.
we had a great physics lesson there. You know, thank God there was nothing living in the area. But now I question if my neighbors were, watching or outside. Yeah. Someone had to have seen it happen.
They're like, I don't know if he's going to survive the winter.
I've never had that happen before. I watched it happen to Stefan once when we were in Martha's Vineyard, but that was on the ground floor. And that was him just opening a window and just not even trying.
Well, there you go.
They just went right out. Now, oh God,
next year you might want to install an AC bracket on your window.
Or a trampoline. Right, you have a second chance.
Imagine I just fall. It's a trampoline and then it lands on my car. The AC bracket's not a bad idea there, Mike.
Just saying.
Yeah. Do you recommend I try doing that hanging out the window, or do I get myself a ladder and try it that way?
You can
install an AC bracket from inside the house.
Okay. That's good.
Have Mike do it.
Hey, I had him install my TV mount in my living room because I didn't trust myself.
Yeah,
Fair.
probably because he wouldn't have put it in the studs if I didn't show up.
Yeah.
Like, why are there so many holes in my drywall? Because the TV keeps falling down.
Dude, I can barely patch drywall as it is. Like,
yeah,
home improvement tasks are quite the challenge for me.
You're unique.
Identifying a screwdriver is quite the challenge for Jack.
Yeah. Except if it's a beverage.
Yes. Beverages he's good with.
Oh, yes.
Actual metal and handles, no, not so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
well, now I'm going to be petrified every time I fucking do this with air conditioners. So, dude, I'm so mad at myself. I've never in however many years it's been, I've never had that happen before. And
now you
yep.
Champ.
The one that goes in my living room is like, that thing's a fucking beast. I have to wheel it in and out on a dolly because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
And I've never I haven't fucked up with that one. I'm surprised.
Yet.
I'm surprised it was the $150, $175, 100 BTU unit that I did it with. So
my townhouse doesn't let me have those types of units for that specific reason.
You know what Jack needs now? He needs one of the newer ones that you actually close the window on, and like the motor part is outside, and there's actually like a third of it inside, and is actually like it's shaped like a U.
Yep.
I should just
not as good though.
I mean, I'm gonna have to sell a lot of the crack cocaine to pull this off, but just get me some central air, because that would solve a lot of problems.
True.
I have to put I got 4 air conditioners around the house, man. I should just get central air.
It's called a Medea. Oh my God, Tyler Perry's involved with that. It is MIDEA. Yeah. It's a Medea smart inverter U-shaped window air conditioner. There you go.
Now I'm curious.
Now
There you go.
you
And so
know.
you can hold the front half of it so it doesn't immediately fall out the fucking window.
Now you know what to ask Santa.
Well, that's ingenious.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cool.
Yeah, you could use that this year.
Cool.
At least you're in the market for one now.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Or maybe I could just fucking pay attention to what I'm doing and not make the same mistake
That's
twice.
not going to happen ever.
True. Let's
We
be
know
fair.
better. Read the room, Jack.
Well, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed laughing at my tribulations. I sure have.
Every single time.
Okay. Nate, I'll throw it to you. Here we go. Take your pick. We've got hiker lost on U.S. mountain, ignored calls from rescuers because he didn't recognize the number. We got dad shoots son after refusing to stop playing guitar. Or we've got a woman who's arrested for battering her mother with a pair of tossed tacos.
I feel like we've already covered like a shooting. So let's go for tacos.
Okay.
Like, is that a fair assessment? Because just kind of mix up the episode a little bit.
Yeah.
Or do we want to bookend it? That we could bookend it.
You said tacos, and
Okay, cool.
I've enjoyed an exceptionally poor diet over the past month.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Sweet.
From the smokinggun.com, woman 20 arrested for battering her mother with a pair of tossed tacos. There's been a domestic taco battery, Florida police report.
That's a headline.
I purposely didn't read the article because I kind of want to like have it play out in my mind as we're talking.
You just wanted to take a guess as to where it was too before I said it.
Well, I mean, as soon as you say tossed tacos and battery, immediately you got to always go to your standouts is just Florida.
Yep. I should have had this queued up and ready to go.
Florida man, doing the things a Florida can. What's it like? It's not important. Florida man, is he a wreck or is he a mess? Or maybe he's just simply stressed. Or maybe he's under house arrest. Nobody knows. Florida man.
That's Ken D. Blackwell on YouTube. Brian Langford, 20, was arrested late Saturday evening for allegedly striking her mother in the head with 2 thrown tacos inside the family's residence in the Tampa Bay area. According to an arrest affidavit, Langford and the 50-year-old victim were arguing about the, quote, cleanliness of the house when Langford, quote, became upset and threw 2 tacos from the dining room. The taco struck the victim in the head as she was sitting on the couch. When the cops arrived at the home in Largo, quote, the victim had food debris all around her on the couch and on the back of her shirt.
Wow. She's really lucky that they weren't burritos because burritos weigh a lot more and probably would have killed her.
That's a concussion right there with a burrito. Now, I have to assume these are hard shell tacos. Does it specify?
It doesn't.
Makes a huge difference because that is the difference between a simple assault and aggravated assault. Okay, we need to know.
Yep. Now, it does not note what type of tacos, unfortunately. I'm gonna say they had to have been hard tacos because she threw them from across the room and she was able to hit someone with them. So you gotta have some weight to it. If you're throwing soft tacos, that's like throwing a sheet of paper. If there was
the fiery Doritos Locos tacos, it's almost like putting a can of bear mace in her face.
that alone, wasting a Doritos Locos taco, that should be a felony right there.
I mean, yeah, clearly it's stacks on stacks on stacks of felonies right there.
But at least they thought outside the bun.
This guy.
So there you go. Lesson: don't throw tacos. Or do throw tacos. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do.
Throw them into my mouth only.
Yeah, don't throw tacos. Man, don't waste tacos, man. Come on.
Taco flavor quizzes.
Tacos are great. I'm not a fan of fish tacos, though.
Dude, I had some great fish tacos when I was out in San Diego. I mean, like when you're in San Diego, if you ever go to San Diego, you got to get Mexican food at least once because the best Mexican food is in San Diego. I mean, you're literally like 20 minutes from the border. It's going to be fantastic.
Noted.
And also, Del Taco. So good. So much better than Taco Bell.
Not hard to beat, but okay.
Del Taco, they have
that's like saying real food is better than the Play-Doh food.
Del Taco at least has fries, and it's like the crinkle cut fries too. So
you gotta have crinkles.
Okay, so we've got the hiker on the mountain, or dad shoots son after refusing to play guitar. Nate.
No, let's let Mike pick this one.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, if we're gonna go with all three, we have to end with the firearm incident because we got to bring it full circle. So let's go with the mountain guy.
Okay. Cool. This one from The Guardian with their incredibly poorly designed website. Hiker lost on U.S. mountain ignored calls from rescuers because he didn't recognize the number.
Millennials.
A man
or Gen Z or what? Fuck.
A man who became lost for 24 hours while hiking on Colorado's highest mountain ignored repeated phone calls from rescue teams because they came from an unknown number.
I mean, not for nothing. It's ingrained. It's ingrained in some people. Like, I don't know the number. I'm not fucking picking it up because it probably is. Hey, did you know that your car's extended warranty is about to expire?
Yeah, like if I see
any number that's not literally in my fucking phone book.
Yeah, very rarely am I ever in a spot where I'm actually expecting phone calls. And for the last week, I've actually been like expecting phone calls. So now
Yeah.
anytime my phone rings, now if it says potential spam, I'm not going to answer it.
Yeah.
But it's probably,
If it's potential spam, it is spam.
yeah. But if it's like, and I've been taking risks because if it's a number that comes up now, because they still do that spoofing shit.
Oh yeah.
If it's a number that even if I don't recognize it now because I'm expecting a phone call, and I still haven't received it yet, by the way, I'll answer it, and then it'll just be some gobbledygook on the other end.
Yep.
I gotta say, my phone has been pretty good at this point learning, and it basically is like, yeah, we're just gonna automatically not put the ringer on, and just say it's spam.
Yeah.
I do like answering with Google Assistant though. I do like that. Hi, I'm screening your call. Oh, and click. All right, thank you. All right, good.
You do make a good point though, Jack. Like I really get like the most spam calls when I'm expecting a call. Like a friend of mine put me down as a reference for a job interview, and I had to answer all the calls because I was like, I don't know the number, and it was just like, dude, that's when like everyone was like, all right, we got somebody who's going to be has to answer all the calls.
Yeah.
All of the calls.
All of the calls.
So I switch over to NPR here for the some more on the article because apparently Guardian paywalled this one, but they do have a good line in here. So the NPR article says, Lake County Search and Rescue is using the incident as a teaching moment. They say, if you're overdue according to your itinerary and you start getting repeated calls from an unknown number, please answer the phone. It may be a search and rescue team trying to confirm you're safe.
I mean, that's the other thing though too. If you're getting a call that's back to back,
Yeah.
that's when you're like, that's the way to get around it.
Oh yeah, that's if the same number calls me twice in a row, and this is what the spam callers do is if it's twice in a row, like I'll get one call that lasts like a second, and then I'll get the second one. That one I can assume it's probably just spoofing or whatever.
If they
failed.
full ring the first time and then they full ring the second time, yes, I'm
It's
picking
important.
up the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
Now, if
definitely
they
my
start
mom.
picking up on doing that, that's another
That's
matter. But
somewhere.
yeah. Now it's not. I still use.
Manufacturing.
I have. I've used two different screening apps, and now the iOS now will screen for you and tell you if it's potentially spam. So. But it's just, man, what an age we live in now where everyone has a phone on their person.
and it's not used as a phone.
Correct. Because people are now just conditioned to never answer it because it's spam. It's always going to be bullshit. Very rarely do people actually use the phone to call one another for like legitimate reasons.
Thanks, Obama. That's so dumb.
Oh, I don't care. That was fucking funny, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Obama.
All right. Well,
Nice.
cool. Well, I'll pick the last story here.
Which one?
Dad shoots son after refusing to stop playing guitar. From Fox 19. This happening in Ohio. I would have expected.
Well, they can't
Florida.
all be from Florida.
You gotta change it up.
A 79-year-old Blue Ash man is accused of shooting his 50-year-old son because he would not stop playing the guitar, court records show.
That damn devil rock and roll music.
I hope it was the guitar solo from Freebird. It's just
Fred Hensley Sr., 79, told police his son will not stop playing guitar. So Hensley Sr. said he got his gun and threatened to shoot his son.
yikes.
The father said he wasn't trying to hit his son. He only meant to shoot near him.
And by near him, he meant the guitar. And by the body of the guitar, he meant the part of the guitar that's directly in front of his son.
Oh, wow. We really are bookending this. Jesus.
Yeah.
Told
Yeah.
you.
Police found the gun, a spent shell casing, and the guitar with apparent bullet holes during the search of the home. Hensley Sr. called 911 after the shooting, but then a fight between the father and son broke out, the police report reads. Hensley Sr. suffered injuries to his face and mouth area.
That would be a couple of punches from the son. Why the fuck are you shooting at me?
Hensley
What kind of guitar?
What kind of
This is
gun?
important. Oh, what kind of gun?
Hensley Sr. went to the hospital before being booked in the Hamilton County Justice Center for felonious assault.
I'm surprised it was only felonious assault. I know, granted, they may come up with other charges because of that, but I'm surprised. Just because, like, you fucking took a gun out and you shot it. You intended
a family
to shoot
member.
Something. Yeah, family member. Yeah.
Not to mention the
I didn't
story
intend to
before
shoot
this.
the family
was
member. Yeah.
Taco.
Well, in Ohio, they bring out the big guns.
Yep,
literally.
True.
The article concludes the son was also taken to the hospital for a gunshot wound to his rib cage area. It does not say if what the outcome of that was.
Fuck.
Nate, for you, it was a pink Daisy Rock guitar.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Those are just
you had me worried.
Those are just ugly fucking guitars. So actually, we do have some audio here. Just found it. So again, Fred Hensley Sr. shot his son because he would not stop playing the guitar. This is the audio that we apparently have. Here we go.
Hey, no stairway. Denied.
And then a fight broke out.
Nice.
All right. So there you go. That is that.
You know what? I'm going to make a statement right now and just say, can we get rid of guns and go full tacos?
Oh my God! But what happens if when you have somebody assault tacos?
You just hope for a good guy with a good taco. I don't know.
Dude, I said it before. I'll say it again, man. You don't want to waste tacos.
Oh man!
But can you imagine the world though if instead of guns we fought each other with tacos?
I mean, there's an entire city in Italy that has a tomato fight once a year. I mean, imagine that. There's literally a food fight.
What is that? Their version of the Purge?
It's a bit more, it's less felonious.
Well, hey, you know what they said about World War III, right? This is actually what Einstein said. Einstein said that
it will be in space.
Well, he said that he didn't know how we would fight World War III, but he knew how we would fight World War IV with tacos.